Hey guys, today I am going to be making pumpkin bread. And I have here all of the ingredients that we're going to be using. And the first one is going to be 3 large eggs. Then we're going to have 1 can of pumpkin, 2/3 cup of oil, 1 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1½ cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of allspice, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and 3/4 teaspoons of salt. So the first thing I'm going to do is whisk these eggs together. Till they're well blended. I'm just going to continue doing this. I'll be back in a sec. Okay guys, so after I whisk my eggs together, I've added the pumpkin, the canola oil, the white sugar, the brown sugar, and the vanilla together in here. So I've got to mix all of this up until it's smooth and well blended. You don't need a mixer for this recipe. So if you don't have one, don't worry about it. Trying to mix it with one hand though is a little bit challenging. Maybe I should have used a heavier bowl.
I have another dog over there.
That was not a necessary part of my video to talk about the neighbor having a new dog. Okay, that looks well blended. So next I'm going to be adding in my allspice, nutmeg, cinnamon, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. So let me get that measured out and put it in here. Okay, so I've added all of my spices in here. So I'm just gonna mix those up together. My nutmeg was just enough. And I used the very last teaspoon. So I have to pick up some more of that. Get this all mixed up together. The last thing I'm going to be doing is adding the flour. So we're going to add 1½ cups of flour in here. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in and get it mixed up, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay guys, I've got my pumpkin batter here all mixed up and ready to put into the pans. I've got my oven preheated to 350, and I'm not exactly sure how much this is going to fill up the pan, but if I remember from making it last year, I think I need more than 1. But this is my new pans that Lane got me. Copper diamond coated Gotham steel. I've never used it yet, but it's supposed to be really good. I actually got a whole cookware set as well as the baking set. But I'm going to just spray these with canola spray. Go ahead and spray this one just in case. And then I'm going to put this in here. Oh, I tasted the batter. It is so good. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, I think this is just one big pan, because last year I had the 2 little ones. I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of this that's stuck in the pan. So this recipe yields 1 big loaf pan or 2 smaller ones, or 4 mini ones, or muffins, I guess. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of this, I'm gonna get it out with my spatula here, put it in here, and then put it in the oven. And the baking time is going to be 45 minutes to an hour. But I'll be back as soon as I finish putting this mix in. Okay, so now I've got my pumpkin mixture all leveled out, as best as I could anyway. And I've gone ahead and put it on this baking sheet with the foil paper on it. And the reason that I'm doing this is I'm gonna put it in the oven, like I said, at 350 for 45 minutes to an hour. At 45 minutes, I'm gonna put my timer on. I'm gonna check it, and if it looks like the top is getting too brown, I'm going to just pick up the sides of the foil and cover it and let it finish baking that way, if it's not, you know, baked all the way through to the middle yet. Because you don't want it overly brown. You don't want to overcook your pumpkin bread. You want it as moist as possible. So I'm going to pop this in the oven, and I'll check back with you guys in 45 minutes. Okay, so here's my pumpkin bread. It cooked a lot faster than I thought it would. You can see on the top it's a little bit dark, but I'm gonna let it cool off before I slice it up. There's a good look at it. So just on the tip top where it cracked open, it's like a little dark up there, but it should be fine. It smells really good. So here it is, my final product. My pumpkin bread. It's all steamy. Sliced a piece for me, Lane, and Marissa. But it looks so good. It smells so good. Too bad you guys can't smell it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Should try this recipe either for tomorrow, Thanksgiving, or Christmas, or just whenever. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.